What's good, guys? It's JD here. Hello, welcome back to another episode of the Nobody Spent Road to Glory, and today is a good day for a few reasons. Today we've hit level 39, so of course that means a Hoff badge, which is always a good day. We also today, for the second time this year, got blessed out of a badge pack. Are there any that are around here that I can show? There you go. A badge pack like that. We got blessed. We got a random Hoff badge. I have opened up pretty much every single one that's been available since the start of the year, and I'd only had one going into today. We finally got another one, so that's good times. We have also, after yesterday cashing in D-Rob, if you want to see how much he sold for, check out yesterday's episode. We've been splashing the cash. Yesterday we also had 2 Cades up for sale. Both of those have sold. And I said I was going to list up Bol. Well, here he is, up for sale with 17 minutes to go. He's at 133,000 MT, so we're going to see in this video exactly how much Bol sells for. And, you know, we'll cash him in as well. If it doesn't go for any more than that, I'm not even mad. And we've also bought somebody else at 100,000 MT in preparation for maybe a lock-in at some point in time. And obviously we will talk about, it's not here, the tabs have been removed, but we will talk about the 250k news and drama surrounding Ty last night and tonight as well, as you guys are watching this, because as far as I'm aware, he's not playing on next gen. I'm recording this just before he's meant to be playing, so I can't check right now, but yeah, I don't think it's going to get resolved. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump into it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go ahead and subscribe for the daily videos and check out facebook.com/JDCrossover for the daily streams. So the XP that we did today was very, very simple. I think the only thing we had to do was David Robinson getting big boy blocks, 2,500 XP, easy as you like. And I think we also completed some of the diamond stuff here. Yeah, I think like 75 points to diamond player. And there's also some diamond stuff here. Yeah, diamond points there. So we did all that, and that was very, very easy. So next stop is, of course, Ray Allen. 19,000 XP to go. It's going to be so straightforward. All we've got to do is a couple of these bad boys, and then we are there. A couple of these things, and we're there. So yeah, definitely not in a rush. Still got 2 of these to go as well. Definitely not in a rush, but I do kind of want to get him done sooner rather than later, so we can concentrate on, well, pretty much everything else that is in this game. So haven't touched offline today, but online play, we've been balling. 50 wins now in clutch time. We are halfway there. 20 more wins for, I don't know what's 20 wins. 30 more wins for the Hoff badge. That's what's important. 80 wins is a random Hoff badge. We'll hit 50 wins, halfway there. Still loving my team so much. Cade, Iggy, Scotty, Bol, and D-Rob. Now, Cade is as good as I want him to be with the 24 Hoff badges, but they are elite Hoff badges. Bol we picked up yesterday. And this D-Rob may not be the D-Rob that we had yesterday. He may be a new purchase that we picked up for a couple of 100,000 MT. But let's quickly talk, because it was in clutch time. We got back-to-back slasher badge packs, which is very weird. You get the exact same animation every time because 2K. We've got a Hoff badge out of it. Now, it could have been Posterizer, but it wasn't quite Posterizer. But it was Hoff Fearless Finisher. And you just don't mind it, do you? For the second time this year, we get another Hoff badge out of a single badge pack. So yeah, buzzing with that. Puts us back up to 5. We are, of course, in the process of recouping all of our Hoff badges. So that is definitely a nice step in the right direction. Right, let me show you the auction outcomes. Then we'll talk about another D-Rob. Then we'll talk about the part we bought for a lock-in. And then we'll get the level 39 badge. And then by that time, Bol probably will have sold. So, bam! Let's talk. Kobe 11 shoes. Shack Attack 4s out here. Nikola Jokic Dunktober sold for 14k, if you know, you know. And then we've got Cade, and D-Rob. So this Cade right here, the little baby one, 100k, that was actually the hollow one. The hollow Cade only fetched 100,000 MT. I don't know what Cade is at today. Hey, he's still not a buyout, so a little bit annoyed on that one, but we move. And then this one, this was the 24 Hoff badge one that I actually bought for 125k with Posterizer and not much else. And that's sold for 170. So we did take a dub on that Cade. And then that is David Robinson right there. Only selling for 138,000 MT. Kind of hurts, I'm not going to lie. That's not much. I definitely expected a little bit more than that. I was expecting that 150 minimum, but I guess we move. That puts us back at 1.25 million MT. I was about to get an influx of another 100k in Bol in just a second. We'll talk about my new D-Rob in a second, but the other card that we bought today is a Galaxy Opal Big Dipper. Well, Chamberlain, the reason I've bought him is because of a potential Terry Deshinga. Terry Deshinga excites me, man. As a lock-in, you know, we've got Mullin and Maxwell. We had this Dwight, we had Klay. Not really doing it for me, but if this is Terry Deshinga, oh boy, things are going to go crazy. So managed to scoop this Wilt for 100,000 MT on the dot. And he's got Limitless. I don't think I'm ever going to use him, but he's got Limitless and he's got Clutch Shooter. Obviously, Clutch not meaning much, but it's a Hoff Limitless Wilt with a Diamond Shoe Diamond contract that we managed to get for 100,000 MT. I just don't think you can be mad at that. I really don't. That one's got 24 Hoff badges. That doesn't even look like it's got a bid. That's kind of crazy, you know. Wilt's not... oh, he is a buyout. 98k is a buyout. Yeah, only one up for 98k, but I don't mind that. We'll keep him. And yeah, that's absolutely fine. So let's talk about our new purchase. So we've got a badged out Cade, a badged out Ball, and now you best believe we've got a badged out David Robinson. He's got the diamond contract. I believe I put these Travises on him: 3-point, driving dunk, speed, acceleration, and lateral quickness. And he comes in with 30 Bad Boy Hall of Fame badges. 30! So, new ones. I've written them down because I can't work out what's what. Well, let me show you these four, because this is easy. So, Difficult Shots is added. Deadeye is added. We like Deadeye. Green Machine. And then Mouse in the House, which is pretty good for somebody of David Robinson's size. Up the top here, Putback Boss is new. Great for a centre. Glue Hands. Lovely badge. Absolutely fantastic. I really do rate that badge quite highly. We then move down here, and it is... anything else here new? I don't think so. Blinders is new, of course, which is good. Set Shooter is there, nobody cares about. Hot Zone Hunter is new. Volume Shooter is new, and I believe that is it. So, pretty happy with that. Main badges being Glue Hands, Deadeye, Blinders. Putback Boss is probably up there as well. Hot Zone Hunter as well is probably up there. So, some nice badges and the contract. I managed to get that David Robinson for 469,000 MT. Is it a little bit much? I mean, maybe, but it's got 30 Hoff badges, and if you search on, well, there's one at 34 that's already at 240,000 MT. Doesn't have the Glue Hands, which, like I said, I just really, really like. I'm not pressed about a card having Limitless, if I'm honest, but I do love the fact that mine's got Deadeye. I mean, Deadeye is huge. Even if your shot says open, that is still triggering Deadeye. Unless it's wide open doesn't trigger it, but if it's open, that will trigger Deadeye. So... That's a really nice card, so I'm super happy with that. So this team right now, we've got 24 Hoffs on Cade. Obviously, Iggy's just doing his thing. Scotty's just doing his thing. 21 Hoffs on Ball, and then 30 Hoffs on David Robinson. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's exciting. 10 minutes left on Ball, still at 133,000 MT, and I'm not done yet. We are going to be making some more moves. So we've got all this MT, and we're just having fun with it. We're splashing the cash. We're spending quite a lot. But let's get ourselves another Hoff badge. This is how we're able to afford it, is by badging out players left, right, and centre. So, level 39 this season, you are going to get 3 picks from these 5 cards here. So, you're going to get this one, obviously, for hitting level 39. Then go to the Spotlights. After you hit level 40, you'll be able to do the 8-minute challenge. Oh, that's long. And you'll get a second chance. And then, keep up to date with Beyond Level 40. Whenever the first set drops, keep up to date with Beyond Level 40, because Beyond Level 40 Step 6, which is the penultimate step, that gives you a 3rd chance at these badges. So, what should you look at? What shouldn't you look at? Pickpocket, just pretend it's not even there. Doesn't exist. No thank you. Sniper, Posterizer, Clamps, and Quick Chain. Honestly, if you take 3 out of these 4, you're not going wrong. You're really not. I would say Sniper, Clamps, and Posterizer are probably the badges that are going to make you the most MT out there, but Quick Chain is a really, really strong badge. But for us on the first pick, there's only one badge we're going to take on the first time around, and that is going to be Sniper. If I had to give you an order, I'd probably say go Sniper, then Clamps, and then either Posterizer or Quick Chain, but I'd probably go for Posterizer, and I probably will go for Posterizer. So Sniper right now, let's do it. And if you've already got a duplicate, then take the other 3 out of the ones that I mentioned. So straight away, that now gives us 6 Hoff badges, one of them being Sniper, which is one of the best badges in this game. So that happened, which is great. We have also got the exchange ready to rock and roll. I have picked up 10 Bucks players for about 2,000 MT. So this Sidney Moncrief is coming in at about 20,000 MT, which, you know, isn't much, is it? So that's not a problem at all. So let's go ahead and get him out of the pack. I don't know if he's that good. I think he actually might be, you know. Let me have a look at his signatures whilst he does a little walkie out. Now let's see if he's actually worth using or trying. So he is a 6'3" point guard, 6'6" wingspan. He does have shifty, and he does have a quick jump shot. He's got base 28 on quick, same as Mark Price, Gordon Hayward. That's not bad. His tendencies are on point. His driving is a little low, but as you're about to see, his stats are actually really, really good. So it's probably one of the best, well, let's just say it's the best exchange we've had all year. You can maybe argue, was it Sleepy Floyd, week 1, week 2, week 3? But obviously the amount of people that could complete that back then was very, very slim. The amount of people that complete City 1 Creep right now, very, very high. So he's got, what we've got important, Clamps, Interceptor, Intimidator, Quick First Step. Not bad. And obviously he is lacking shooting badges. He is lacking driving badges. 85 driving on 84 driving, 84 3 ball. So not exceptional, but exceptional defense. 97 speed acceleration, 98 lateral, 98 steal, 98 perimeter defense, and as I mentioned, his tendencies, well, they're pretty damn good as well. 97 pass interception, 97 shot contest, and 95 on-ball steal tendency with a 98 steal with Hall of Fame pickpocket. You just love to see that type of thing. So as a defensive point guard, if you need a stop at the end of the game, you're going to be looking quite strongly at Sydney Moncrief. So our main squad right now is this. Our goal right now is clutch time. As soon as clutch time's out of the way, we are then going to be focusing in on unlimited. So the starting 5 is amazing. Off the bench, we've got Gary Payton. He's great. He can stay. Jason Tatum is solid enough. He can stay. We've got DeAndre Ayton, Pau Gasol, and Devin Booker now. Level 40, round the corner. So Ray Allen will be our backup too. Karl Malone, we are getting him tomorrow. And Karl Malone's going to have to start because he's an absolute god. So Bob probably will be off the bench with Karl Malone starting. We then probably just need a backup centre. And then out of Iggy and Scotty Pippen, I have been looking at badged. There's a few more people that I want to add to this squad. I know, we ain't done yet. So Kawhi Leonard is a card that I want to have because he is just an absolute demon, is he? He's disgracefully good. But he is still extremely expensive. We're talking 400k for a base card. That's a lot. I'll be looking again at Kobe's. Oh, a hollow one. That is gorgeous. Looking again at Kobe's because he's not too expensive. Oh, my God. 35 off badges at a milli. No, thank you. It's not too expensive. I want to get one that's got sort of like, around 28. So similar to the one that I sold, but I sold mine for 770. I'm trying to buy one for about 600 now, trying to get it for quite a bit cheaper. Is that a nice one? Green Machine, Hot Zone, Quick First Step, Interceptor. That's a very nice one. We do vibe with that Kobe. Might try and pick it up. So wouldn't mind having a Kobe in at the 2. And then I've also been looking for badged out Scotty Pippins or badged out Rudy Gaze, because he also looks pretty incredible. But if there are any shooting guards... Oh, wait. There was a huge Klay Thompson earlier. Oh, I might have missed it. Where is Klay? Here he is. Oh, my God. Oh, the timing. Oh, I'm just amazing, aren't I? I knew it was... I saw it earlier on stream, and I knew it had a long time left, and I was like, oh, God, that's probably ending soon. Well, soon is right now. Bro, that Klay is unbelievable. Oh, my dilly days. It's got everything, isn't it? Is there anything it's missing? Anything here that I would actually want on this card? You could argue handles for days, I guess. You could argue bullet passer. And yeah, well, that's about it. It's got 12 minutes left at $500,000. That is an absolute bargain. I tell you what, boys, we may well go to 650k on that. I don't want to put a bid on it just yet, because it might bring more attention to it. Let's let it fly under the radar here. We'll go for 650k for that. So that's got 12 minutes left. Bol's got 4 minutes left. Okay, so we'll watch Bol sell, and then we'll chuck some bids on Klay Thompson. But we should probably talk about 250k, shouldn't we? What's it going to say? It's going to say nothing. We should probably talk about this, and obviously what happened with Ty last night. So if you don't know what happened, he played his first round and his second round game on Xbox. He won both games. He was down by like 12, 13, 14, 15 in one game, and he came back to win it, which is brilliant. So he won his first game, won his second game, and then about half an hour before he's scheduled to play the quarter-final game, he tweeted out saying, I need help from Xbox support, and everyone's like, well, that's not very good. And it turns out somebody tried to log into his account. They didn't get in, but they tried so many times to log in that they locked his account, and at that point, you can't just ask for a code to get your account unlocked. It's not that simple. It's the same with Vodafone. My account's been locked before, and it has to go to a specialist team, and it took a couple of days, which sucked. And 2K did delay it. They delayed his game by not long. We're talking 15, 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. They managed to do that, but it still was not enough time for Ty to make it in. So Ty, sadly, on the Xbox side of things, was not able to progress, which absolutely sucks. And of course, tonight, the next gen, which Ty had qualified for, his It's been 24 hours. But again, as far as I'm aware, Ty was not able to get through. And even if he has, he's still missed out on one side of this. Whether you had him down as a favourite, whether you had him down as, you know, getting to the quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals, you know, I think most people probably had him getting to the final at least, which is at least 50k. Because it's 50k if you come second, 200k if you win. The winner doesn't actually take home $250,000 MT. It's just this whole tournament has now been sullied, which is unfair on so many levels. It's hugely unfair to Ty because it's something completely out of his control and there's no backup. There's no fail-safe from 2K to say, all right, if you lose your account, we will provide a replica account. 2K know exactly what you've got in your team. 2K know every single player that you have in your team. 2K know every single transaction that you have ever done. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they know everything that you've done. Whether or not they want to act on those things that you've done is another question. But they know everything, whether it's down to a contract at 250 MT or you sold the record Luca for 7.2 mil. They'll know whose account it is. So they could just create a replica account. It could be in the rules saying if the participant is unable to use their account, 2K will provide a replica account of the user's account. So for Ty, that is like a 51 Hoff badge Kawhi, 37 Hoff badge KD. Had a ridiculous team. And I've seen a lot of people say, you know, they should just let him use somebody else's account. Now, that would bring about some red flags because that is then open to exploitation. Not from Ty, obviously, because he's got the best account and nobody's account comes close to him. But say next year somebody qualifies and they don't have the best team, they then decide, oh, my account's locked. Can I use this guy's team? You let Ty do it, and this guy's team is significantly better than his, then you come to a point where there is an issue. But if the account is provided by 2K, then there's no issue. And 2K have got no problem with being able to drop cards into people's accounts. You know, we see it with the giveaways last year. You get a locker code pack, and it says customer support pack, and it's just got the card in it. They could just airdrop in the 13 players that Ty was going to use. I think he's using a 10-man rotation. Airdrop in the 10 players, put the required Hoff badges on them, and job done. Yeah, it would be under a different gamer tag, but in my mind, that is a failsafe that should have been there. It sucks. Like I said, it's hugely unfair to Ty, but it's also hugely unfair on all of the other participants in the tournament because this now is not about them. It's about the fact that Ty isn't there. So whoever wins this, you know, there will be talk of, you know, well, you only won because Ty wasn't there. And, you know, people will forever remember this tournament as the tournament where the reigning champion wasn't able to play on either day because 2K didn't have a backup. And obviously, it's not their fault that he's got locked out of Xbox. Nobody's blaming them for that. But the fact that there's nothing in place in this, you know, for this extreme situation to happen is kind of tough. Anyway, Ball is entering his final 5 seconds. And is there any... Hello, 2K? Let me refresh. Anybody looking at it? Nah, 133k. I mean, we take it. We use this Ball. We enjoyed this Ball. But obviously, we found a better Ball. And yes, there is another better one. And yes, I might be bidding on him. So there's another better Ball. There's always going to be there's always a bigger fish. There's always another one. But this one is like the biggest fish. Last night, it was the exact same card. And I bid 400,000 MT on it, all right? 400k, I know. You haven't seen it yet, but I bid 400k on the card. I woke up this morning and I'd been outbid and I was like, God damn it, I really wanted that. And I logged on this morning and the exact same card has been listed up again. So I don't know who bought it, whether or not they were just buying it to flip it or they bought it and then, you know, struggled to use it or whatever. But here it is, 29. 29 Hoff badge Ball. I mean, if there's a Ball to end all Balls, it's this one right here. It's got 29. Where's mine? Hello? There we go. So, big ones that it's got. It's got Break Wall. Mine doesn't. It's got Rim Protector. Mine does. It's got Intimidator. Mine doesn't. It's got Rebound Chaser. Mine doesn't. It's got Blinders. Mine doesn't. It's got Limb. Mine does. And then it's got Deadeye, Green Machine, Hot Zone Hunter, which I believe mine has Green Machine and Hot Zone. It doesn't have Deadeye. So, this Ball is on another level. I don't know what it sold for last night. So, I bid 400k and I got outbid. I don't know what it actually sold for, but that is a joke of a card. So again, I'm not gonna bid now because it's 6 hours out, but I think we'd probably bid 450k, 500k. I don't know. By the time you guys are seeing this won't have ended. So let me know how much should I bid on this Ball, bearing in mind that we would be able to sell this one, which has got 21 Hoffs, which is a ridiculous one with Posterizer, Rim Protector, green, hot zone, limitless. This is still a very, very good ball. But there's another one out there that's looking a little bit tasty, a little bit spicy. Speaking of spicy, where's Klay? Ah, oh, right, still at 500k with 5 minutes to go. Oh, okay. But he was one of the options. I was running through the other options when my brain completely remembered that card was out there. So Scotty Pippins, we're also looking at badged out Scotty Pippins. The reason I'm going for these type of cards, they've got quick releases and they can create their own shots. It's one at 24, but it's already at 265,000 MT. Something like Kobe, obviously just got the normal release, but I love his dribble moves and I love his driving to the rim. And he does still have a nice release as well. And these guys have great tendencies. Scotty Pippen, unreal defensive tendencies. He just gets steals without even trying, which is exactly what I want. Kawhi has that, but Kawhi can't create. So maybe pairing together a Klay Thompson, who definitely can create. Maybe pairing together a Klay and a Kawhi. Maybe Cade, Klay, Kawhi, Bob, or Karl Malone and D-Rob. I mean, I think that would be a pretty disgusting lineup, wouldn't it? So there's no Scotties up right now. And then over here, it was Rudy Gay's that we were looking at. And these have been badged out. And these have been selling for quite a lot. Someone earlier that sold for 700,000 MT. Someone right here, which sold for 700,000 MT. It's only had 9 added to it. Whoever did that, fair play. You have made a lot of profit. And I respect the hustle. But that's like the only one that's badged out right now. So Rudy Gay, and he doesn't actually have good defensive tendencies. He's got a quick jump shot, he's got shifty, which is very nice, but he doesn't actually have any good defensive tendencies. His tendencies weren't touched at all, which, yeah, you don't like to see at this point in time. Bro, there's no way this is going to go for this little... This card should sell for like 1 million MT. It's got 38 Hoff badges on it, for goodness sake. And then I was thinking about AD, I was thinking about KD, but, you know, both got normal releases. Probably got Dark Matters coming soon. But obviously one thing about Klay, he hasn't got a Dark Matter coming soon because it's right there. It's right there. There's another 4 minutes to go and it's a half mil. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. This is going to sell for like 3/4 of a mil plus. We've got 1.36 mil. I mean, we can afford to ball out here. That is a Klay Thompson to end all Klay Thompsons. That's Klay Thompson's going to be around for a long, long time. Alright, so it is now the next Klay to end. It is with 1 minute to go and it's still at 500,000 MT. There's no way. It's a nice diamond shoe as well. Not sure why you've gone with strength over speed, but I mean, I guess it is what it is. Not sure why you boost block and defense instead of a driving dunk maybe and driving layup. I mean, it is what it is. There's no way. It's got the glue hands, it's got rim protector. It doesn't have Inceptor actually. It's trash. No, it's got the... it's got everything you want, isn't it? That's it. Yeah, it does. This is ridiculous. Does it not have Inceptor? Wait, I'm sure we had a look. Yeah, it does have Inceptor. I thought so. All right, well, here we go, guys. If you made it to this point in the video, we're going to give it a go. I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen. Let's find out. 2K, don't give me slow loading times now. No, not now. Not ever. We're going to have to put a bid here. It's not going to be higher, and that's okay. We then come over here. And we go 625k. We'll let it get down to 1 second. If it's enough, it's enough. If it's not, it's not. Oh, it's enough! There's no way! Oh, 544,000 MT for the best Klay Thompson you will ever see! Dude, I mean, maybe that came from a qualifier? I don't know. Nobody was watching it. Oh, my God. 544,000 MT on a 38 off badge Klay Thompson. I don't even know what he has added to it, but boy, there's no way. Oh, my God. Well, Iggy, get your ass out of there, bro. Oh, look at the badges. So Fearless has been added. Rim Protector has been added. Chase Down. Fast Twitch. And then up here, I mean, oh my God. There's no way. Let me bring up his card on 2KDB and I'll be able to show exactly what he's had added to him. What in the world has just happened, boys? I've become a millionaire and I've gone crazy. So he had 16 Hoff badges as a baby. He's had 22 Hoff badges added to this card. That's as many Hoff badges that a Dark Matter has. He's had that many Hoff badges added to him. God. Catch shoot he had. Corner specialist. Corner specialist he had. Difficult shots is actually added. Teardropper, probably added. Yeah, added. Ankle Breaker, added. Hyperdrive, added. Break Starters, added. Glue Hands is added. Pickpocket, he already had. Clamps, he already had. Intercept has been added. Intimidator, he already had. Pogo has been added. Tireless Defender, he already had. Blinders, he already had. Obviously, it's Klay. He already had Circus 3s. He already had Limitless. He already had Chef. Bailout's been added. Downhill's been added. Quick First Step has been added. Space Creator's been added. Tice Handles has been added. God, Clutch Shooter's been added. He already had Deadeye and he had Sniper. Stop and Pop, he already had. Green Machine has been added. Hot Zone Hunter's been added. Ankle Braces, he already had. Volume Shooter has been added. Floor General has been added. Menace, he already had. A Ball Stripper, he already had. Ladies and gentlemen, what have we just witnessed? What have I just done? We are now rocking with 24, 38... 30 and 21, maybe soon to be 29 on Ball. I don't know. But there you go, boys. I asked you for suggestions on who to run at the 2 and the 3. Bench them, park them. I mean, still give me suggestions for the 3. But the 2, nah, it's done out here. Oh my god, there we go. Oh, we've got Karl Malone to come tomorrow. I don't even know what to start this video anymore. But if you made it this far, I hope you enjoyed that. Because, oh my god, that is going to do it from me today, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed. I will see you next time, and peace.